CBS 6 News starts now.
Good evening as we continue our 6 at Saratoga Belmont Stakes coverage tonight, taking you to the heart of all the things that matter with Belmont this weekend. Liz Bishop right there in the top at the Saratoga Racecourse. But first, Mr. J.T. Fetch is standing by live in downtown Saratoga Springs to fill us in on what's going on. Hi, J.T.
Hey, Greg, good evening to you. Yeah, we had a little bit of a scare about an hour ago with the weather.
I didn't think we'd get to the NFL final. That's just such a, almost unbelievable turnaround.
And the Albany Firewolves moving on to the NLL Finals just 1 year after they finished in last.
Good evening, everybody, and thank you for joining us here on this Sunday night. I am Tom Eschett, and yes, the weather's the story to start the news, at least today, Craig.
As we speak, we'll get to all this in just a little bit, but CBS 6 meteorologist Craig Adams is going to give us a check outside, joining us from our proverbial weather deck, just outside of our studios, out the back door here in Niskayuna. Hey, Craig.
Hey, Tom. Well, the snow is still falling here. The good news is this is going to be winding down this evening. Take a look at the radar here with me right now, and you'll be able to see that, again, snow falling over.
But what we need to focus on is the solution. And the solution is about helping people realize that they are not worthless.
And fighting the opioid crisis, what one advocate says needs to happen as we dive into the numbers.
Good evening, I am Tom Esch, and thank you for joining us here on this Sunday night. A teenager is recovering at Albany.
Tonight, a story you'll see only here on 6. We are hearing from a 14-year-old girl shot in Troy over the weekend. She and an 11-year-old girl both recovering from their shooting injuries as we speak. Our Amani Payne is here now to tell us more about this. Amani, I know you spoke with the girl and her mother today. Really a very emotional conversation.
Truly emotional, Greg. That's right. I spoke with the teen from her hospital bed and her mother, who tells me through tears that this entire situation is heartbreaking.
They tried to take my baby away from the world. Like, what did she do?
With dozens more violations from that very night. Those citations, more than 60 of them, are helping show us what Brayette was up to that night. Now, we've pinpointed some of those locations for you here tonight. Starting on Clinton Avenue, right around 7 o'clock, Brayette cited for infractions like unregistered vehicle, operating without insurance, no rearview mirror, reflector, things of that nature. Now, within this 10-minute period, there's more than 20 citations he's facing. We fast forward now nearly 4 hours later. We go 10 blocks south at 1155 on Ontario Street and Madison Avenue. Brayette here is cited for driving on the sidewalk, and over the next few minutes will lead to several citations for driving.
We're going to return now to that breaking news tonight in Rotterdam, and within the past few minutes, people are being seen leaving the Super 8 hotel there. This is the very same hotel where migrants have been staying since last July. Our Brianna Sapardi is there at the scene and joins us live. Bree, what are you seeing out there?
JT, I've been here for about 15 minutes, and right now I see a bus right outside of the Super 8, and there are what looks to be
trainer D. Wayne Lucas his 7th Preakness win. And then, of course, we've also got Mystic Dan, who won by a nose in the Derby, in the closest 3-horse photo finish in the Derby in 77 years.
The officer's name, Jonathan Dampier. It happened near the College of St. Rose, the campus, just around 12:30 on Wednesday morning. CBS 6's Emma Quinn joins me live in the studio tonight. Emma, this was truly a tragic incident that happened on Wednesday.
It was, Tom. Now, we've learned a meal
Care center in Malta has been closed down by the state. The abrupt move leaving an unknown number of families suddenly without daycare this week.
According to records, the Malta Maple Leaf Child Care Center's license has been suspended following some violations, including corporal punishment. CBS 6's Ashley Kusakonki is live for us in Malta. And Ashley, you tried speaking with the center.
Amani, that's right. I've tried contacting the executive director and have not heard back. I also tried walking up to the front door without my camera to hear their side of the story and was told to leave the property or the cops would be called. Now, this
shaken by an earthquake. Now, around 10:30 this morning, the magnitude 4.8 quake hit the epicenter in northern New Jersey, west of Manhattan, about 150 miles away from the capital region. We're seeing plenty of videos like this out of the state that show shaking homes. This one's really moving, and in some cases, things.
It was losing power, so there was some impacts there, but thankfully it shaped up.
Yep, and we're glad it's gone now, and hopefully it stays away for the rest of the weekend.
Yeah. All right, we're going to send things back to the studio now and the full forecast with Chief Meteorologist Steve LaPointe. Steve.
All right, JT and Craig, yeah, I do not expect a repeat at Saratoga of the downpours and storms that we had today coming up tomorrow.
The group sent a delegation to Cairo, and now there are signs of a compromise that would bring and could bring the nearly 7-month-long war to an end. Israeli officials down famine in Gaza. Of course, here in the States, many graduations are looking a lot different this year as universities across the nation are on the front lines of pro-Palestinian rallies.
Well, tonight, some New York State lawmakers taking a break from their work in Albany. They are hitting the diamond. Assembly members taking part in a charity softball game. The game started at 5. CBS 6's Sam Israel joins us live
Breaking news
now
at 6
from
o'clock. Rotterdam Town Board member and Republican Assembly candidate Joe Mastriani, you see him right here, responding to a story you saw first on CBS 6 News this morning. Mastriani out campaigning door-to-door on a front porch there, caught on camera, appearing to steal a political mailer from a voter's mailbox. There is Mastriani holding that mailer right there in his hand. Up there to the left, you see the actual mailer that went out. That's from Assembly member Angelo Santa Barbara. And there on the bottom left, that's the moment that a U.S. postal worker actually delivered that very same flyer. Bad. This Ring doorbell video from a home in Scotia was provided by the Schenectady County Democratic Committee. The homeowner noticed she had never gotten the Santa Barbara mailer, which was in her U.S. Postal Service informed delivery. That's the email that shows you a preview of your mail. CBS 6's Ashley Kusakaki is live for us tonight in Schenectady, where Mastriani is ready to respond to our reporting. So let's go right out to her now.
CBS 6 and our
public comment then?
The town board meeting is for issues relating to the town of Rotterdam.
Wouldn't this
My
be an
campaign
issue
will
with
be
the
in
town
touch.
board since you sit on the town board? It's about voters. It's about allegedly taking mail.
That is up to you, your news outlet, and the people. I do have to run.
Gosh, I love that. How about that story? Can you imagine? Yeah, come over for dinner. The babe's going to be here.
Spaghetti with Babe Ruth.
I can't believe it. I love it. It's getting me chills just thinking about it. Thanks so much, Greg. Turning now to more Capital Region connections for America's pastime. CBS 6 Sports Director A.J. Pankowski is joining us here with a look at some of today's Capital Region stars in the majors right now.
And that is right, guys. The 518 sure had lots of talent to make it not only to the minor leagues.
Protesters in Tel Aviv calling for action from the Israeli government, what they want done in a short amount of time. Plus, more people now eligible for Social Security. We'll tell you who can now qualify to apply for the benefits. And another look at the northern lights caused by a geomagnetic storm, when you might be able to catch them again.